We are assembling now the Beehive box. Just a very simple box. I think these would be cute little favors if you were doing a spring or summertime tea party with your girls. How cute would it be to have your table set up with these little cute treat boxes? Put a arrangement of flowers in the center of your table. I think that would be really cute. I'm putting together the box first. Super simple. I made these in 2 separate pieces to make it easier to size bigger if you want it to be bigger. Just putting my glue right up as close to the edge as I can get it. Sometimes with these boxes I have to go back and add more simply because it's hard to get the pressure applied where you need it at first. And so the glue dries before it has a chance to grab hold. I'm using my stylus to get down into the box, press down the edges. So you can see that's pretty simple. My box is almost a 3x3, just a little less than 3 inches. And there's the box. I've already glued together these first 2 pieces and inked them. Now I'm going to start with the next layer. I'm using a dark orange around the edges of this. I'm going to go through now and do all of my inking on each piece because I don't want to be gluing them together while the ink is still dry. I mean, while the ink is still wet, because I could smear it with my hands or get glue on it and cause it to smear. So I want it to dry before I start gluing. I'm using color box ink pads. Mine are very old, so there's not a lot of ink in them. And so those 2 pieces are inked and ready to go. And then I'm going to do my bee and my flower. I've done my other flowers and my other bee. I'm going to hit the edge of my bee's wings with this glue. You can see how wore out my pad is. This one's very dry. I tried a newer one, but it's still too dark, so I want to use this one. It just helps add a little bit of definition there. And for my flower, I'm going to use a lighter orange. I'm just going to hit the edges. My black, for my green, I'm going to use black ink. And again, my ink pads are very dry, or very old, so they are not full of a lot of ink. If you have a lot of ink in your ink pads, you'll want to use a dauber to apply your ink. I'm also going to put just a little rim of black around the center of my flower. My wings, I'm going to fold them up just a little and then curl them down and curl them back up. I'm just using my fingernail to make the edge of the body of the bee, kind of pushing up against it. Then to assemble the bee, he comes with one yellow stripe. You could, if you wanted to, cut your bee in yellow and add black stripes. So he's ready to go. And on my flower, I'm going to just kind of roll around the edges here. And then just turn up the end of the petal. I'm going to roll my leaf around my stylus, just a little. And then that's ready to assemble. You only need a little bit of glue for the center of the flower. Doesn't take much to hold that on. You don't want it oozing all over your project. I'm just going to put a little bit of glue here on the end of the leaf. I'm going to kind of push my petals up as I squeeze it on because I don't want to lose too much of that dimension I have there. Okay, so this file also comes with a piece that you can apply to the back if you want it. As you can, so I'm going to apply that one last. Put these together. I think my ink has had plenty of time to dry. Okay, so that's very simple. And then I have a flower for each layer. Well, not each layer, but I have 3 flowers. I have 2 bees. I think I'm going to pop my bees up with some little foam circles that I've got. And then this just glues to to the front of your box. So super simple. Simple and cute. You could even take this and use this beehive on a scrapbooking page. That would be really cute. Just want to make sure that I kind of line that up level with that. And there is your bee box. It'd even be cute with flowers in it. You can put a piece of foam in the bottom and add some flowers coming out the top. That would be really cute. Thank you for joining me.